Reformation, as the name suggests, was a period of reform in the church in Europe. Before the Reformation, most of the Christians in Europe were Catholic. But why was there reform? What was happening in the church at the time that the people felt that there needed to be a Reformation? One of the reasons was something called indulgences. These were things that people paid for to have their sins forgiven, and there was one man who thought this was very wrong. This man was Martin Luther, a German monk. He nailed 95 theses or points to the door of the church in his local town. If you wanted to place a start date to the Reformation, this was probably it. The invention of the printing press meant that anyone who wanted to understand Luther's theology could. People did, and his work spread like wildfire around Europe. It was like the equivalent of a viral social media video today. This invention also meant that the Bible could be translated and made available to people in their own common language. Finally, after years of unjust church rule, people could read the Bible and understand it for themselves. However, in the years that followed, as is often the case in the history of humanity, people took it too far. There was peasants' uprisings in Germany and England, and the people that had left the Catholic Church to join these other churches began protesting against the very churches that they had joined. Violence even broke out between the Catholics and Protestants in the centuries that followed. The idea that we can just leave a church if there's something that we don't like or agree with is something that is still in the minds of Christians today in Europe. Also, we judge people based on the various denominations that they might be from, rather than seeing them as brothers and sisters in Christ. In a world that is becoming more and more fractured, a church that understands what true community is vital. Over the next few weeks, we're going to be going on a journey together to discover what this true community looks like and how we can live in it together.